Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Othercide. So we are day 7. Um, yeah. Let's do the rescue mission. The rescue mission is more difficult, but it is fine. Chris. And we'll bring in Prudence, because Prudence is a bit low on health, which is good. I could bring another Blade Master, but I think a Shield Bearer will be better.
We will dismantle this prison.
If you don't know what characters to bring, always bring the 3, which is Shield Bearer, Blade Master, and the Soul Slinger. If you don't know what kind of units to bring. And if there's only 2 units, Soul Slinger or Blade Master. You need Blade Master for the damage. Although Shield Bearers can dish out high damage.
The child thought he could be free if he could only follow the right path.
The problem is Soul Slingers do not have... I mean, Shield Bearers don't have the... They can't do damage like... a Blade Master. No unit can do damage like the Blade Master, except a Blade Master. Except a Blade Master. The only unit that can do more damage than a Blade Master is a Blade Master. That's simple as that. Yeah, I don't like how I start at the end of the line for the rescue mission. The enemies gets first goal. The only enemy that doesn't get the first goal is enemies that have very low initiative.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Bratzo has decent amount of armor. It's like 80 armor. That's pretty decent.
Impressive. They collect pieces of broken souls.
They're not attacking Sherry, that's for sure. I wonder who they're going for. Jill?
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Yeah, it's either Jill, Prudence, or Chris. I think they're more likely to go for Chris.
Will the poor one's suffering never end? flawless. Memories once locked away from us.
Nice.
Flawless.
Yeah, you can teleport out.
Victory.
If they use reflex, you can teleport out. You can just teleport away.
Stand back or be caught in regret. What new horrors must we face?
Yeah, you can teleport out of there. So it's not a huge problem.
They worship torture and call it science.
Well, I have very low armor. Flailing limbs.
How foolish my fears. Memories once locked away from us. It will reap what suffering has sown.
Only a devil would block our holy sacrament.
That did it.
With those legs, those lips.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Impressive.
Yeah. You know, having 130 AP is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Just in case. Yeah, he didn't die. It's very annoying, actually. That's very low damage.
Exquisite. memories once locked away from us.
Yeah, it immobilizes the target.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
You gotta be careful later on doing this. You gotta take it slow because later on enemies, there'll be a lot of strong enemies showing up. Yeah, you can end up defeating them all. I remember having the Scythe Dancer and I just let the Scythe Dancer defeat them all because how strong she is.
They want to trap us here. They want to trap us here.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Grasping mandible.
A bitter victory. Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Hunter.
We go where we are called.
Big guy.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament.
Oh, that hurts.
Those legs, those lips.
They worship torture and call it science. Her strength inspires me.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, that was my bad. I wasn't paying attention again.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
villagers armor buff, just in case.
How foolish my fears.
Damn, that did a lot of damage. I didn't expect that one to do so much damage.
The veil grows weaker, his power stronger. They want to trap us here.
So many overlapping AoEs, it's harder to see what is overlapping where. Yeah, there's so many overlapping AoEs. It's hard to see like whose AoEs what.
Impressive.
Won't make the same mistake again.
Striking. Exquisite. How foolish my fears. Memories once locked away from us.
The problem with that screech attack, it can't it cannot be intercepted. So you will have to kill this guy. That's the only way to intercept it.
I revel in her strength.
Yeah, that would have been a good mission had I not taken damage on Shiri. Alright, Jill, get out of here. Finally. Yeah, that was a silly mistake. Boom. Nice.
Exquisite. Memories once locked away from us.
Prudence has extra 30 armor, which doesn't sound a lot, but towards the end it makes a difference. Every point of armor, if you're going to have to take damage, every point of armor is going to help you. Armor works by about a factor of 2. So having 200 armor, you can resist a damage up to about 300, 350. A damage of 400 will start to hurt. And having about 400 armor, you can resist damage up to about 800.
His creed promises strength. We will slow suffering's progress. No matter what, we will find our own.
Right, we have quite a few levels. Protected force. Saving grace. Okay, Shuri took a fair amount of damage. Okay. Everyone's buffed up. Let's go to the next day.
Suffering manifests again. We must rise to face it.
3 missions. Penance and challenging. Let's do the penance mission because it's in the quarantine bridge, right? No, we want to bring Claire. Could bring Jill. Claire has Spirit Haste, it's going to help. But what I don't want is having Prudence a bit lower level than Claire, because Prudence has to heal Claire.
This will not stand.
So it's fine because I have interception shot, I have shadow rounds, and also I have 400 armor. It's okay. We'll just have to advance. Everybody has to move up quickly. And once we're taking over the top position, we are set to go. So the quarantine bridge is
to be contained. There was no choice.
It's a reasonably difficult mission. But you know, it's reasonably easy at the same time. Great. Chris has 110 AP. That's gonna help a lot. Chris, your job is to kill that infected enemy. No one else needs to. Okay, that's your job. To kill it. Everyone else can wait. It just has to die, that's it.
Striking.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Okay, good. How did I guess he was gonna do that? I knew what he was gonna do before he did it. Ah, that hurts. Still okay.
veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
We go where we are called.
Kill it. First, your job is to kill the infected, and that's all. No one else but the infected.
Impressive. Her strength inspires me. Memories once locked
get
away
outta
from
here.
us.
Prudence.
Exquisite. They worship torture and call it science. Flesh is its canvas. They collect pieces of broken souls. Stand back or be caught in regret. They worship torture and call it science.
Alright, we have a lot of enemies. None of them are very easy to kill.
It will reap what suffering has sown. Her strength inspires me.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. The next one I can intercept. So it should be okay.
Striking.
Can just run.
bitter victory. Flawless.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs.
Nice.
Lips.
Okay. They're far away, so they can't really do anything to me. They're far, far away.
No more false prophets.
She was
No
a big
more
girl.
false
She can handle
prophets.
herself. Just have to manipulate the timeline. I could take some damage. I'll take the 49 HP damage.
I pray for your redemption.
GG. Alright, that wasn't too difficult. We defeated them all without too much of a trouble. Ada moved to level 5, Chris almost level 7, Prudence level 6, Joe is level 6
His
as
creed
well.
promises strength.
Good
Flourish.
work, everyone.
No matter what, we will find our own.
And then we can do the challenging hunt
Another
mission.
threat has come to an end.
No, the Lost Alley. Let's try the graveyard. Right, maybe we get Rebecca leveled first. Ada's level 5, which I'm really happy about. Because
we will dismantle this prison.
I need a couple of level 5s. My goal is to get everyone to level 5 by the end of the second week. And then now everyone's level 5 already. Or almost everyone. With the exception of Sherry and Providence and 2 of my shield bearers. One of which...
Specimens to cut and probe and flay.
Probably one of them would level here. So... it's all good. Rebecca. Providence and Claire. Probably they will just run away. That's what I'm guessing that they will do. Oh, they target locking Claire. That's unexpected. Where's Joe when you need him? We can't attack. It's a lot of enemies to handle.
Her strength inspires me.
I don't really want to go into burst. I think Claire will be able to handle them all.
Impressive. A bitter victory. Shatter them. A bitter victory. Memories once locked away from us. Exquisite. A bitter victory.
Nice.
The veil grows weaker, his power stronger.
Yeah.
They worship torture and call it science. Stand back or be caught in regret.
Alright. We'll beat him down.
Another terror to haunt us. Striking.
I think Claire should be able to handle this.
Memories once locked away from us.
Sorry.
Flesh is its canvas. They worship torture and call it science. Exquisite.
Yeah. Nice.
Striking. Memories once locked away from us. Impressive.
So he has to stay here. Oh, he stays here. And he dies. Yeah, if there's no one he can buff or help, he just stays there. He will not move
No more
towards you.
false prophets.
He will only move towards you if there's a unit, if there's an enemy unit inside. If he has another
Memories
ally.
once locked away from us.
If all allies are dead, he will just stay there and don't do anything. He will wait for you to go to him. He will not actively come towards you. So
His
Great.
blind
Player
faith
6
won't
with a
shackle
level
my
5.
daughters.
I just need to get Providence up,
We've
and then
awoken
I'm more
from
good to
one
go.
nightmare. But may this memory be one of freedom.
Saving grace. Yeah, just increase the damage. Slam. Target add 5 initiative units later. Next day.
A new challenge beckons.
I don't like having a unit that low on health. So Claire, you get healed by Providence. Prudence. I call her Providence, but that is not correct. It's Prudence.
Her sacrifice births another
I've
hope.
never heard a I don't know anybody named
Remember their
Prudence,
courage.
but I've heard it in like TV. I think I heard it from TV or movie. I can't remember. But there was a character that named Prudence. No, that's like a minor upgrade. That's just 5 damage upgrade. I'm not gonna waste a V-type for that. That's Providence. They're not the same. Okay, so lunge, I want to mitigate armor. Slam, I want to increase damage. Because her slam is already doing a ton of damage. So that's really good.
What will you remember now?
Rescue. So we will bring Chris as usual. We always bring Jill, Providence, Chris. Yeah, bring Claire. Okay, sure.
This will not stand.
Yeah. Sometimes there's multiple infested or infected. Infested is much worse than infected.
This is a sign. Pray for deliverance.
Prudence? Nah, it's too much damage. It's a little bit scary.
They want to trap us here.
Keep knocking him back. That's fine.
No mercy. Flesh is its canvas. Shatter them. What new horrors must we face? Shatter them. Striking.
It's literally floating.
They worship torture and call it science. Flawless. No more false prophets. No mercy. Another terror to haunt us. They want to trap us here. Exquisite.
Why would you do that?
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With
You know that's
those
not
legs,
legal, right?
Those lips.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Alright, it's time to bail. Wrong and wrong and wrong. I have no idea who they're going to attack. So, I don't know. I'm worried it might be Claire.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
I need to keep distance. I don't know. Should I fight or should I flee? Let's just keep as much distance as possible. And we'll figure it out in the next turn. What do we want to do? Fight or flee? Yeah, maybe get out of here. There's no point staying here. I don't think.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
I feel like staying here is stupid. We got what we came for, and then let's get out of here. We defeated as many enemy as we need to defeat, and then that's it. I mean, okay, think about it this way. You stay there, you're guaranteed to take damage. Whether it's self-damage or whether it's not self-damage. You could tactically position yourself, but eventually you're going to take damage. Because those guys can leap large distances.
Creed promises strength. No matter what, we will find our own. Together, you are stronger.
Those guys can leap large distances. They can... You know, those guys move large distances. They can leap. They can do whole lots of things to mess you up. So, in my opinion, you better stay cool and stay away. Because if you don't, what would happen to you is you're gonna take damage. There's no... Like, this is the difficulty to explain, right? Because at some point, you're gonna take damage. Now, you can't escape from that. The survival mission is what we do next.
Stand.
Because it requires 4 units. Probably we can do with 3, but we won't do the survival mission as of yet. So what I'm saying is that you can try, but what would happen is at some point you're going to take damage, right? So what's the point?
A prison created by suffering.
It's better just to keep your distance.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
No, let's move towards him. We need to move towards him. Even if we take damage, it's fine. Because I don't want him to shoot me halfway across the map. Which he will do, if I'm not careful. Yeah, if I'm not careful, he will do that. It's fine. Sherry, you go help, go help out Ada. Maybe she needs some help.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Memories once locked away from us. Her strength inspires me. Another terror to haunt us.
I think he will run away. I think he will.
No mercy. They worship torture and call it science.
Yeah, usually they run
Flesh
away
is its
if you
canvas.
stand next to him. The only time they don't, if there's no enemy. If there's no enemy around, then they don't do that.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
I don't know why it's called the operating table. Yeah.
No more false prophets.
Maybe this was an operating table for the giants. For very giant. We saw statues of giants as well. I guess perhaps they're operating tables for the giants. I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Because I guess in this particular world, they are giants.
Into the void.
There's also a hole here, which we don't know where it goes to.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Okay, good.
I revel in her strength.
Worms. Worms are really easy enemies. I much prefer to fight 4 worms than 4 ravengers. I much prefer to fight, if I have a choice of 8 worms and 4 ravengers, I say 8 worms. Yeah, worms, they can overwhelm you
His
when there's
blind
too many
faith
of them,
won't
but they're
shackle
pretty
my
easy to take
daughters.
down.
Another threat has come to an end.
Once you know how to take them
This
down,
time.
they're fairly easy. Yeah, once you know how to
Let
deal with them,
suffering
they're not
try to
difficult.
ruin us. We stand.
The deacon.
May this
deacon is a
memory
strong
be one of
enemy.
freedom.
Yeah, what's that? The chapel or the maze? I don't like the maze. Yeah, I'd rather do the survival mission because it's easier. We'll bring our strongest team.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
We'll probably steamroll this, but we'll see if we can beat all the enemies, even the ones until the end. There will not be any corrupted daughter. In the 3rd week, there will be corrupted daughter, and they're pretty hard to take down.
They've come for us. A prison created by suffering.
Awesome. 120 AP. Chris, awesome. What the hell was that? Jill, come on. This annoying button.
Flawless.
Claire. I guess it's different because you have 4 daughters. They call this challenging rather than but this map can be very douchey. If you're not careful, it will take a lot of damage. So this map isn't easy. It says it's challenging because it has 4 daughters. If it was 3 daughters, it would be like impossible. So 4 daughters that are impossible is very difficult. But the thing is, hunt missions are never difficult because you can run away from them without serious penalty. You cannot do that with any other types of mission. So at the end of the day, hunt missions are not difficult.
Flawless.
Okay, that's the wrong
Shatter
target.
them.
Good thing.
I pray.
Good to know they haven't patched that imbued blade problem. That you kill the target that imbued blade is targeting, and the imbued blade disappears. I don't understand why it disappears.
Shatter them. Memories once locked away from us.
Enemies will spawn at the bottom. I know approximately location where the enemy is going to spawn, so I can camp them. It still doesn't... Despite knowing this, sometimes I still take stupid damage. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you know, even you know inside... Well, not really inside information, because I've played this for quite some time, right? So I know what to expect, right?
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Maybe they're stupid enough to run into it. Who knows?
They worship torture and call it science.
Yeah, sometimes they're stupid enough to run into it.
Shred them down. Impressive.
Yeah, they are stupid enough to run into it.
Call it science. Flesh is its
Yeah, as I said,
canvas.
you never know when they're stupid enough to run into it.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips. I pray for your redemption.
Hate this type of enemy.
Memories once locked away from us. What new horrors must we face?
Take down as many
Impressive.
enemies as we can. And also put Chris out of position because Chris is a person that can move large distances. If she's out of position, it is fine. And also, if the evac zone is down at the bottom, Chris can stay there and go start attacking enemies behind enemy lines. So either way, it's gonna help me out. So if the evac zone is down here, which in this douchey area, Chris can start clearing this area out for me to evac. If the evac zone's here, Chris can just easily sidestep up there. So in both cases, it works in my favor.
How foolish my fears. Memories once locked away from us.
Okay, that's a douchey evac zone.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Worst evac zone possible, but it's fine.
I revel in her strength.
Chris, quickly. Don't want to stay behind.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger. It will reap what suffering has sown. More followers of his twisted creed. What new horrors must we face?
It's fine. Easy to handle. Chris, you gotta take care of this guy. Or somebody has to. I don't care who it is, but someone has to take care of it. This guy's too far. There's nothing we can do about him.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void. Will the poor one's suffering never end? No more false prophets. I revel in her strength. Memories once locked away from us.
Yeah, I could probably made it, but no. We ain't gonna risk killing one enemy and then taking a billion, hits of damage. Because that's what would happen. I would take a lot of damage. There's no doubt about it. It's not worth it. As much as I enjoy taking
This
down
creed
as many
promises
enemies
to
as I can,
flourish. No matter what, we will find
it's
our
not worth
own.
it.
Suffering has lost the link here.
Yeah, okay, I can do this. Yeah, we'll worry about Prudence next time. The maze.
Farewell, daughters.
The maze is a difficult map. It's one of those... The maze as a rescue mission is easy for me. The maze as a hunt mission is difficult because of the positioning of the enemy, the fact that there's hunters and reapers everywhere. It's not something I want to do.
Suffering left a mark everywhere, even beneath the streets. Will the poor one's suffering never end? A bitter victory. Memories once locked away from us. Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void. Her strength inspires me.
Alright, Sherry. Go hit something.
I pray for your redemption.
Exquisite. Memories once locked away from us.
They have Screech. It's called Screech. Yeah, what? I don't know how to say it properly. Teleport to an empty tile adjacent to a daughter in range. Dive and launch an area attack that will deal up to 400 damage and shred 50 armor after a delay of 60 initiatives. It's called Screech. That teleport can go everywhere, right? Everywhere. But it has a range. It's pretty ridiculous, the range. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm guessing it's something like 20 tiles or something.
Never end?
I pray for your redemption.
Yeah, it's a large range.
The veil grows weaker, his power stronger. Flesh is its canvas.
Protective shadow.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Okay, nice.
Shatter them. A bitter victory. Memories once locked away from us.
I pray for your redemption.
Okay, nice.
Memories once locked away from us. His creed promises
Alright,
a
so almost I think everyone's level 5, right?
Find our own.
Everyone's level 5, right?
Another threat.
No, not accepting stance. I don't know. Not a big fan of accepting stance. Sure. I don't know how useful that is, but no, we are not going to do a mission with 2 units. That's stupid.
Suffering manifests again. We must rise to face it.
Whoa, there's a lot of impossible missions. Well, what is this one? This one's the maze. This one, the chapel, and the last one, the chapel. Alright, we'll do 2 of the chapel. I don't know why they give me the same type of missions. Get Sherry. I think I'm gonna use let's use Providence. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with this mission. 2 of the chapel missions.
Farewell, daughters. In this church, this woman could not escape his scrutiny.
The chapel was a lot easier mission. Wow. First you got 130 AP? Well, you don't need that many AP. I don't think it's necessary to have that much AP, but... It's okay.
Impressive. Memories once locked away from us.
Alright. Goes before me.
Memories once locked away from us.
Damn, that looks painful.
Impressive. Another terror to haunt us.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Okay. This team is very overpowered.
Memories once locked away from us. It will reap what suffering has sown.
Nice.
Shred them down.
Just hide behind a pillar.
Memories once locked away from us. Another terror to haunt us.
Actually, the larvae or the maggot, they're a lot easier to handle than the infested. I'd rather fight the maggot because they immobilize you. Now, when you're immobilized, you can still do a lot of actions. A lot of actions can still be done if you're immobilized. You can still attack enemies in range. You can still buff. Right, you can still use interruption skills, like Dancer Binding interruption shot, but pushing you back on the timeline makes you less likely to act. Much worse. Far more dangerous. I should be able to beat the Deacon. I don't know, famous last words, you know. Should be able to do it, then gets in trouble.
Impressive.
Not sure why I did that, don't ask me. I wasn't supposed to select that target.
More
Doesn't matter too
followers of
much.
his twisted creed. I revel in her strength.
about going to burst. We'll have to worry about it again.
Flesh is its canvas.
Yeah, this lady looks like the maid, which is the third boss. Yeah, this lady. But I don't know if it is the same person. It could be a different person.
How
I do not know.
foolish
It
my
feels like
fears.
it's the same person because you're in a church. Yeah, very soon we will be able to meet Reapers. It's okay. Chris, you can get the kill.
No more false prophets. Memories once locked away from us.
Yeah, Reapers are actually quite strong because they have 4,000 health. They have double of the health as hunters. But they are not as they don't do like that much more damage.
Let her flourish. Suffering has lost the link here. For now. What will you remember now?
Yeah, let's go with this team. It's a much weaker team, but you know,
What
we
more
still
must
probably
we
can steamroll
sacrifice
them.
before the end?
Yeah, we don't have like a level 4 and level 3. I tell you, level 4 characters are very difficult.
She is my servant, given by the heavens to reward my good work.
I'm still thinking that, like in the past, where there was actually a plague, it must be quite terrifying. Like to not really know what is exactly happening. Alright, forgotten about Spirit Haste, obviously. Yeah.
I pray for your redemption.
Flawless.
We go where we are called.
Can't do that, bro. I guess it's the same spawn pattern, just the enemies might be different.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
So if I did that against Reapers, their reflex will proc off. Yeah. Crazy as it sounds. It shouldn't, but it does. Because I'm not actually escaping from melee range. I'm still in melee range. But it doesn't detect that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's painful. One hit.
No more false prophets.
Sherry get the kill here.
More followers of his twisted creed. No mercy. Memories once locked away from us.
Armor buff.
Flesh is its canvas.
Just in case. I guess it wasn't really necessary. It wasn't really even needed.
Her strength inspires me.
Alright, Sherry.
I pray for your redemption.
Yeah, I remember I was doing very high
Horrors
damages
must
with...
we face?
Just hide behind the pillars so he can't shoot you. I think they can't shoot from this angle, right? Yeah.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs,
Okay.
those lips.
Easy. I'll flank you.
No more false prophets.
Yeah, you trying to flank or backstab because it does heaps more damage. In addition to flank and backstab, backstab also does bonus damage.
Memories.
And
once
you can't
locked
dodge.
away from us.
So it's two good things. You can't dodge and it does extra damage. So it's like the best you can have.
Let her flourish. Suffering has lost the link here. For now. Suffering sends monsters. We will send our daughters.
Another rescue mission. Yeah, sure. Why not? And then we can do the ritual.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
Yeah, the ritual is difficult. I'm thinking whether to do it. There's a couple of other easier missions that I can do rather than the ritual mission. But having an actual rescue mission would be nice.
A prison. Created by suffering.
That 400 armor is very useful, right? It just makes you immune to majority of the attacks in the game. There are still attacks that can hurt you. But not that many.
Will the poor one's suffering never end? How foolish my fears. No more false prophets. Flesh is its canvas. strength inspires me.
We go where we are called.
Memories once locked away from us.
Blessed are those who heed the call.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Yeah, there's many enemies. We need to be careful. There are like loads of these small enemies.
They worship torture and call it science. Flawless. Memories once locked away from us. They worship torture and call it science.
Yeah, we need to take care of this guy. Claire will be able to do that. Easy. Teach you to ship.
Striking. Flawless.
If they go for Chris, they will do no damage. If they go for Mina, they will do no damage. I figured they might attack Chris. I figured. That was what I was thinking as well. No, it makes sense that they're doing that.
No more false prophets. Flawless. Memories once locked away from us. They want to trap us here. Exquisite. No more false prophets. Striking.
I'm not even scared.
strength inspires me. Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Alright. Good to know that they are going to attack
It will
Chris.
reap what suffering has sown.
So, that's good to know.
Her strength inspires me. Another terror to haunt us. No mercy. Memories once locked away from us.
I'm surprised there's no infected. Chris? Sidestep here.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
No mercy. A bitter victory. Memories once locked away from us.
Alright,
Striking.
that was lucky for a crit. I mean, it's not absolutely necessary. Because Claire will be able to act.
How foolish my
Well done,
fears.
everybody. We cleared the map. That was all the enemies on the map. There were some stronger enemies, but mostly they just spawn hunters, which is quite difficult to deal with. If you don't know how to deal with hunters, you're gonna have a problem. I like to just move a unit into their melee range if I can't delay them. They have low initiative, but they do very high damage with their leap. Their difficulty is their leap attack. Because what they can do is they can move, leap, attack, and set up for an AoE. So basically they can do everything. It's like the Scythe Dancer, the corrupted Scythe Dancer. They can move, do a spinning attack, and then hit you again. So they can hit multiple times. Most units can only hit once after they move. But there are certain units that can do twice. The infested and infected as well. They also can do that.
Let her flourish.
They also can add twice as well.
Together, you are. May this memory be one of freedom.
I don't feel like doing the penance mission. It's just. I could use a penance mission
We will dismantle this prison.
to shield bearers one shooter, because the shield bearers are very strong. They can tank, and shooters can. Sherry can just shoot people from range. It's ambitious. Maybe I'll just do the hunt mission. It's a bit ambitious. I think I'm gonna do just the hunt mission.
Here
because
you will remain, sinner.
I was thinking maybe it's the same map. I got my missions confused. No, I didn't. Because I go first. Damn.
Shatter them.
Alright, he ran out of that. He's smart. But not smart enough.
I pray for your redemption.
Memories once locked away from us. They want to trap us here. Another terror to haunt us.
2 Blade Master can dish out very high damage. Don't worry about that. Joe will be able to
They
take care of that.
worship torture and call it science. Stand back or be caught in regret. No mercy.
Wow, that's a bug. They never bother to fix any of the bugs. We're getting there.
No more false prophets. How foolish my fears.
Yeah, it's dead.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Okay, the lost soul. It's going down. GG.
Striking.
You don't want to wait too long. You wait too long, the salvation might proc, and then you lose your whole squad. That would be bad. Ritual always bring to a Blade Master. Always. And you won't have any problems.
His creed promises let her flourish. No matter
You
what,
just
we
need to
will
damage
find
the
our
lost
own.
soul. The lost soul is very difficult.
Suffering has lost the link here.
Treasure. Yeah, there's no reason not to use that. There's no reason not to use that. No, I probably can. I probably can beat the penance mission, but I'm not gonna risk it. Actually,
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
you could use 3 shield bearers. Shield bearers can tank, right? It's just 10 initiatives that can't tank. But even if you get hit during that 10 initiative, if you use Blacksmith's Grace, you still get the initiative boost. So, no matter what, you win. Because the initiative boost is very, very useful.
The masses fled through the streets, spreading the plague with them.
No more false prophets. Shatter them.
Get ready for the scavengers.
Memories once locked away from us. Flawless. They want to trap us here.
We don't know who they're going to attack.
They collect pieces of broken souls. Flawless.
Yeah, we don't know who they're going to attack.
Flesh is its canvas.
But it's likely... I'm guessing it's going to be Sherry.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Don't know who he's going to attack.
What new horrors must we face? Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void. Shred them down. Memories once locked away from us.
That's what I'm looking for.
Shatter them. Memories once locked away from us.
Just in case. The screech is hard to intercept. You can't interrupt it easily.
Her strength inspires me.
Okay, so then we'll just keep slamming this guy.
Come into my arms and repent your wicked ways.
Once you're in range, you can continuously slam them. So
His
Alright,
promise
sure,
of
it's level
strength won't
6.
shackle my
No matter
daughters.
what,
We will find our own.
that's good.
We've awoken from one nightmare, but we may soon
Alright,
live
second
another.
boss.
Suffering sends
The second boss is the Deacon.
We will
The
save
Deacon
our
is a strong
daughters.
enemy and not easy to take down. He has a lot of health. So I just want to make sure Chris is fully buffed up. Yep. So Providence, definitely. Providence and Rebecca will both go. Something cheap. Oh, okay. Damage by 100. Yeah, we will talk about armor mitigation later. We have armor mitigation on Chris anyway.
They will fall, or we will.
So, we will bring Chris for sure. We'll bring Claire for sure. Claire, where are you? And I think we'll bring Providence. Rebecca. And Providence. Yeah, that's the team. That's the A team. So
We must prepare
Chris
to
and
pay
Claire.
any price.
you know, Chris and Claire has only been one Resident Evil game together. That is Resident Evil 3 Code Veronica. Code Veronica has a really a very strange fan base, actually. There are some people that really enjoy that game. For me, Code Veronica very much recycled a lot of things from the
My
mansion.
prayers keep me always.
I wasn't a fan of Steve. I didn't really like Steve's character.
Beneath this church, the deacon locked away the child and made him feel like he deserved it.
The Deacon is a very strong unit, actually. I would say occasionally the game crashes. The game will crash, and it happens rather occasionally. The game will crash. So if the game does crash, the stream will crash as well. So there's no way to continue from where I left off. But if the stream crash, sometimes the stream crashes because there's an internet disconnection, so I can continue the stream from the point where I left off. I'll just try to reset the internet connection, but if the game crashes, and I will lose progress then. And if the game crashes, it's not my fault. No. Yeah, it's not my fault. Yeah, it's a little bit aggressive, but Do not kill him. Yeah, probably the best I've done so far against the second boss.
Memories once
I don't think I
locked
beat
away
him
from
so
us.
quickly as well. And yeah, that was probably the best I could have done. Yeah, that's the best I could have done against the second boss.
His creed promises strength.
GG.
I prayed for guidance, and a voice inside led me to take him in, care for him. But the child was a plague. His prison was just.
There was no justice here. No compassion.
He broke her. My only friend. He took my father's role, but not his place.
Why couldn't he love me?
He loved no one. Release yourself from his prison. Give this memory to me.
Alright, the deacon has been vanquished. Well done, everyone.
We must venture into darkness to shed light on an innocent soul.
Yeah, just to show you guys what I used. Spirit Haste. And also Rebecca, Saving Grace, Slam, and Lunge. Kills armor, and Providence. Yeah. So that was the team. 1 second. I just captured this video because it's probably the best I've done against the Deacon. I don't think against the Deacon, I don't think I've done any better. So the Waste Pit. No, we want Chris and we want Claire. The Waste Pit is a difficult mission, but it's not impossible. It's only difficult because there's only two daughters.
Prepare to
but
pay any price.
Since Chris has got 130 AP, it's going to be pretty easy. We will meet some stronger units now. I wonder what's the maximum AP you can get without using Remembrance. Is it 140? Can you get 150 AP? I know you can lose 10 AP. Like, you can. There is a debuff.
Not her.
You lose 10 AP. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, what? But yes. It is definitely possible to lose AP. They're very crazy. You can lose AP. Yeah?
I could not protect them all.
What new horrors must we face?
Let's park ourselves here. Yeah, you can lose AP. As much as I hate to say it, it's possible.
Flesh is its canvas.
to take care of these enemies as soon as possible.
A bitter victory. How foolish my fears.
I can't stop them. No one can.
Chris' damage is very low, actually. Chris's damage.
Exquisite.
Like, very, very low.
A necessary blow.
Yeah, Clan needs at least one kill. You know, gonna be nice.
Shatter them.
We will try our best to get the Scythe Dancer, but if we cannot get the Scythe Dancer, if we somehow wasn't able to do so, then it's okay. We can always restart a new recollection. Yeah, if the game crashes, there's nothing I can do. Occasionally the game will crash. It happens a few times to me. Where the game just crashed. Like, what?
Let her flourish.
Yeah, it happens. So if the stream crashes because internet connection problem or some problem, what I can do is I can just reset my internet and start the stream at the point where I left off. It could be the middle of the mission, etc. But if the game crashes, well, there's nothing I can do. The game crashes. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So if the game crashes, that doesn't count as me quitting to the main menu and restarting the mission. I don't want to quit to the main menu and restart the mission because that's not fair. That's not really Iron Man. That's not really all the decision you made. You can't redo the decision. You can't undo it. Quitting to the main menu and restarting the mission means you can you can make decisions again. You can remake decisions again. So you can make different decisions to get a different outcome, an optimal outcome. Perhaps you lost the mission, perhaps you wasn't doing too well, perhaps you took too much damage. But if the game crashes, it's not my problem because that's the problem of the game. You know, game crashes, it happens all the time. Nothing I can do. I'm just saying now, if internet connection drops, I can resume from the point where it drops. But if the game crashes, I have no choice but to restart the game because there's nothing else I can do. It doesn't count as me quitting to the main menu, okay? It does not count because quitting to the main menu is sort of like a little bit, it's not really cheating. The game allows you to do that. You know, same as fleeing the mission. Fleeing the mission is also okay because fleeing the mission is a decision and there are penalties to flee the mission. Quitting to the main menu and restarting the mission to get a more optimal outcome or a different outcome, there's no real penalties to do that. You just have to You can replay the mission again and again and again. But fleeing the mission is again different, because fleeing the mission there are penalties, and also you don't get the reward if you flee the mission. And another thing is that if the game crashes, I have to quit to the main menu. Nothing I can do. It's not related. It's not the same as quitting to the main menu, because one is the game's problem because it crashed. There's nothing I can do. It happens occasionally. It has actually happened to me a few times playing this game, where the game just suddenly it will crash. You know, you play it, it will crash, and it crashes randomly. Talk to the developer. That's the developer's problem. That's not my problem. Movement range of all daughters is increased by 2. All damage increased by 20. Having found a friend, the child now feared their bond being discovered. Light. Light is probably one of the best. The dark corner. A bunch of hunt missions to do. Should be okay. Let's have a look if we can level up Chris. We have many of these. Increase drill, increase damage by 20%. We have so many of these. Like, everybody can put one on if they desire to do so. Joe, you can put on interception shot if you want, because we have so many. Yeah. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I do appreciate the view. We will continue the mission later. You know, we have many missions we can do. Yeah, we won't do all of the mission. It's always a good idea to carry one mission, particularly an easier mission that you know you can complete, because just in case there are difficult missions in a day, you could use them. Which will probably carry the graveyard mission, most likely, or the other one. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I do appreciate the view. So let's go to the main menu, because we are not in the middle of a mission. Go into the main menu once you are in the hub, or after you're completing a mission, is okay, because it has no real consequences. Yeah, so if the game crashes, I will just start at the point where it crashes. Now, if it's in the middle of a mission, it will reset the mission. There's nothing I can do about it. If it happens, it happens. The game occasionally crashes. It actually crashed on me a few times in the middle of a mission. It's no good. Obviously, we will try to avoid that from happening. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.